I work nights as a hospital porter. You move patients, equipment, you're invisible, until something goes wrong. It started with a transfer. Old man, no ID, no records. When I saw him, something felt off. He wasn't hooked up to anything. No machines, no chart, just lying there, staring at the ceiling, awake. Need anything? I asked. His eyes moved toward me, slowly. You're new. Yeah, I said. Few weeks. He smiled. I know. I turned to leave. Daniel. I froze. That's my name, but I never told him. How do you... Break room, he said, 2:15. Coffee, no sugar. I felt cold. That's a guess, I said. He didn't blink. I know when you'll come back tonight, and tomorrow, and the night after that. I reported it. No file, no record. When we checked the room again, it was empty, like no one had ever been there. Next night, 2:15 a.m., I went to the break room, and my coffee was already there. Hot, no sugar. I turned around, and he was sitting behind me. You're late. I stepped back. You shouldn't be here. He tilted his head. Neither should you. Lights flickered, and then darkness. When they came back, he was closer, right in front of me. You don't belong in this version. My heart started racing. What does that mean? I remember the last porter. There wasn't a you. Something slammed behind me. I turned, but when I looked back, he was gone. Next day, I checked records, and there was an incident report. 3 years ago, staff disappearance. Last seen in the break room. 2:15 a.m. I don't work nights anymore, but sometimes I wake up at exactly 2:15, and for a second, I can smell fresh coffee. I took the night shift at a hospital because it paid more. That's it. No deeper reason, no calling, just money. Everyone said the same thing on my first day. Stay busy. Nights get weird if you don't. What they didn't say was to stay away from room 317. It was my third shift, around 2:40 a.m., the kind of quiet that feels wrong. No footsteps, no voices, just machines breathing for people. Then my pager buzzed. Room 317, assistance required. I stared at it. There was no room 317. I checked the directory. Rooms ended at 316. I asked Sandra, the senior nurse, where's 317? She didn't even look up. It isn't. I showed her the pager, and that's when she froze. She took it, deleted the message, and handed it back. If that happens again, you ignore it. That should have been enough. But it wasn't. At 3:12 a.m., it buzzed again. Room 317, patient in distress. I didn't tell anyone this time. I just went. 3:12, 3:13, 14, 15, 16, and then there was another door. 3:17. It hadn't been there before. The light above it flickered. The door was slightly open, and inside I heard breathing. Slow, wet, uneven. I should have walked away, but I didn't. I pushed the door open. The room was dim. Green light from a heart monitor filled the space. There was someone in the bed, or something. Its body was wrong, bent in ways a body shouldn't bend. Tubes everywhere, but not connected to anything. The monitor was beeping, but the line was flat. I stepped closer. Hello? The breathing stopped. The monitor went silent. And then its head snapped toward me. Too fast, too loud. Its eyes were completely black. You're not assigned to me. The voice was wrong, like multiple people speaking at once. I couldn't move. I've been waiting. Machines around the room turned on by themselves. You always come eventually. I backed toward the door, but it was locked. The air turned freezing. The thing sat up, bones cracking, skin stretching. You shouldn't have answered the call. The heart monitor screamed, then flatlined. Darkness. I woke up at 6 a.m. in the staff room. Sandra was sitting across from me. You went in, didn't you? I nodded. She sighed. Everyone does. What is it? I asked. She hesitated. We don't know. But every time someone answers that call, the hospital adds another room. I quit that morning, but sometimes, late at night, my phone buzzes. No caller ID, just a message. Room 318, assistance required. Every hospital has a basement. Storage, records, places patients don't go. At least, they're not supposed to. I was admitted for minor surgery. Everything went fine, but that night, I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I heard it. A gurney. Squeaking wheels. Slow. It stopped outside my door. Then, 3 knocks. Soft, but I sat up. Hello? No answer. The door creaked open. A nurse stood there, or something that looked like a nurse. Her uniform looked old, yellowed. I'm here to take you downstairs. I'm not scheduled, I said. She smiled. You are now. Behind her, a gurney. There was someone under the sheet. It was moving. You need to come with me. No. Her smile dropped. You're making this difficult. The lights flickered, and suddenly, she wasn't alone. Others stood behind her, watching. Last chance. I'm not going. The gurney moved by itself. Rolling into my room, the sheet slipped. A hand, grey, still, with a hospital wristband, but with my name. I ran past them. They didn't stop me. They just watched, smiling. At the nurse's station, everything was normal. No one there, no gurney, nothing. The next morning, I told the doctor. He asked one question. Did they try to take you to the basement? I nodded. You're not the first. What happens if you go? He hesitated. We don't see you again. I checked the hospital directory. No basement listed. But sometimes, late at night, I hear it again. That gurney stopping outside my door, and the 3 knocks.